I'm going to talk to you about charging as a service. Charging as a service is an initiative from GoChargeGo. That's me, before my black eye, before I run into a tennis ball. And I'm going to talk to you why we need charging as a service. That's because we need 2.8 million charging units in Europe in 2030. Getting there is kind of a challenge since we're now at 200,000, and a quarter of that about are based in the Netherlands, which might be interesting here for the Dutch pavilion. So getting there at 2.8 million, that means we need to speed up and about 12 times as fast as we do now, roll out our charging unit network. Helping realizing that, we think charging as a service might be a solution. What we are doing, we are basically solving three issues. One issue, the first issue would be, why would I invest so much money for charging units? So when you apply charging as a service, you just pay a monthly fee instead of paying a whole lot of money for all those charging units to be applied. Secondly, we don't know what's going to happen in the technology development for both batteries, for cars, for the charging units itself. So why buy now and maybe not be sufficient in the future for in let's say 5 years time? And thirdly, you want to have a real reliable, stable network of charging units when your fleet of cars or maybe boats or airplanes, I don't care, is actually electrifying. So therefore, why don't you step on to a charging as a service subscription model where you pay a monthly fee and you get your charging units going. You could also optionally have electricity added to it, so you get the full package of not just the hardware but also get the electricity. Now, who is this for? We would say it's both for public space and for semi-public space. So that would apply to cities, municipalities, but also for companies, organizations, hospitals, schools, sporting clubs, and so ever. All these organizations have availability of a parking space that's available for people. So how would you do it? Let me talk you through these people. Cities would be, there are two reasons for cities to start on charging as a service. Firstly, cities could, for example, say, I need a temporary solution for my charging units problem. There's a demand, but I don't know what my policy is going to be like. Why don't I just start on charging as a service for now, for these coming, let's say, 5 years? Secondly, cities might be facing some control issue. Concessions are kind of finishing in these years to come, and they feel, I want to take back control and know how I strategically can roll out my charging units. So therefore, turn your concession unit around and start leasing your charging units. Companies, for example, realize that electricity nowadays in the Netherlands is by far the cheapest fuel to go around. If you consider having your own charging unit at your office and you can use your tariff for your electricity, you are about 3 times cheaper than charging at home. You're even 7 times cheaper charging at your commercial fast charging network. So being a company, it would be great if you always know, you are aware that you get the latest technology updates. You even have the option for fast chargers. You can have smart charging, load balancing, all these new technologies. Have your maintenance and service all sorted out. And make sure that you never have your assets on your own account, because there will be a mine. So avoid those big investments and go to a monthly fee, reliable subscription model. Your employees will be happy, your citizens will be happy because they can charge conveniently, always nearby, super fast, and on a reliable way. My call to action would be, cities, please let me know if you want to take back control or if you want a fast solution. And companies, please come to me if you want to expand your charging capacity big time. Thank you very much. I'll be around.